At 65, Michael found himself slowing down. He loved tending to his garden, chasing his grandkids around the yard, and doing small repair jobs around the house. But little by little, those things started to slip away. Getting up from a chair took more effort. His knees ached on the stairs, and that confident feeling in his body, it just wasn't there anymore. He thought it was just part of aging. But what if it's not? What if, in just a few minutes a day, you could start to rebuild the strength, confidence, and energy you used to have? That's what Michael discovered. And today, I'm going to share with you the same 5 simple, science-backed exercises that help him move better, feel stronger, and do the things he loves again. These aren't just random moves. They're part of an approach now called the gold standard for reversing age-related muscle loss. In fact, recent studies show that with the right type of progressive movement, you can start to reverse muscle decline in just 12 weeks, no matter your age. The key isn't intensity, it's consistency. Small steps, taken steadily, that rebuild your foundation from the inside out. And that's exactly what we'll do together, starting now. Before we begin, here's a quick self-check. Do you feel unsteady getting out of a chair? Do your knees or back bother you after a walk? Have you noticed your strength fading in the past few years? If you said yes to even one of those, these 5 movements are for you. Let's begin with the first and most foundational move, one that strengthens the largest muscles in your body and supports nearly every step you take. Exercise 1, the squat. Let's begin with one of the most important movements for healthy aging, the squat. Squats strengthen your glutes, quads, and hamstrings, the major muscles that help you walk, climb stairs, and get up from a chair. They also engage your core and back, improving posture and balance with every rep. Here's how to do it. Stand with your feet shoulder-width apart. Reach your arms out in front of you or cross them over your chest. Slowly lower your body by bending your hips and knees, like you're sitting down into a chair. Keep your chest up, your back straight, and your core gently engaged. Inhale as you lower. Pause for a second, then exhale as you press through your heels to stand back up. Start with 2 sets of 10 repetitions. If you need support, try doing squats to a chair. Lower until you're just about to sit, then rise. Want a challenge? Hold a dumbbell at your chest. Now let me tell you about David, a 65 years old patient of mine. He came to me after injuring his back. He could barely walk for 10 minutes and had stopped gardening, something he truly loved. We started simple, squats to a chair, just a few reps at a time. I also gave him a daily walking goal, just 5 minutes, with one golden rule: increase by no more than 20% each week. Within 2 months, David tripled his walking time. He returned to gardening, played with his grandkids again, and felt like himself. His secret wasn't intensity, it was consistency. If standing up feels harder than it used to, start here. Squats are simple, but they rebuild real-world strength. And now that we've built your foundation, let's move up to your core, the control center of strength and stability. Exercise 2, modified crunch. Now that we've built strength in your lower body, let's move to your core, the muscles that support every movement you make. A strong core helps you stay upright, reduces back pain, and improves balance. The modified crunch is a gentle, effective way to target your abdominals without straining your neck or lower back. Here's how to do it. Lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor, or on a firm bed if that's more comfortable. Place your hands on your thighs. Now take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently pull your belly button down toward the floor. This action engages your deep abdominal muscles and flattens your lower back against the ground. From here, slowly lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the floor. Slide your hands up your thighs as you curl forward, just a few inches. Pause for a second at the top, then slowly lower back down with control. That's 1 rep. Aim for 2 sets of 15 reps to start. If you feel strain in your neck, place your hands lightly behind your head for support, but avoid pulling. For a gentler version, lift just your head and shoulders slightly. This still activates your core. To make it harder, hold a small weight on your chest or add more reps. Self-check. Do you ever feel wobbly when you stand or reach overhead? Do you feel tension in your lower back after walking or sitting? If yes, strengthening your core will help. When you train your core consistently, you support your spine, reduce injury risk, and feel more stable in every move you make. Up next, we'll combine strength and balance in a full body movement, one that helps you stay steady and mobile through every step of life. Exercise 3, reverse lunge. Now that your core is activated, let's move into a full body exercise that builds strength, balance, and flexibility all at once. This is the reverse lunge, a movement that strengthens your legs, hips, and glutes, while also engaging your core and improving coordination. Lunges are especially helpful for supporting healthy knees and hips, and they mimic real-life movements like stepping backward, stabilizing yourself, or getting down to the ground and back up again. Here's how to do it. Stand tall with your feet shoulder-width apart. Place your hands on your hips, or lightly hold the back of a chair or counter for support. Take a slow, wide step backward with one foot. Bend both knees at the same time. Your front knee should stay above your ankle, and your back knee should lower toward the floor. You don't have to touch the ground. Just go as low as feels comfortable. Keep your torso upright, core engaged, and eyes looking forward. Now press through your front heel to rise back up and return to your starting position. Repeat on the other side. Aim for one set of 10 reps per leg to start. If this feels too challenging, try a mini lunge. Take a shorter step back and lower only a quarter of the way down. Want more challenge? Hold a dumbbell in each hand, or pause longer at the bottom of each rep. Self-check. Do you feel wobbly when stepping backward or changing direction? Do you avoid kneeling or crouching due to weakness or joint discomfort? If so, this move is for you. Reverse lunges improve lower body strength, stability, and overall mobility, so you can move through life with more control and confidence. Now let's move to the upper body and build strength where it matters most for lifting, reaching, and daily function. Exercise 4, modified push-up. Let's finish strong by focusing on the upper body, because daily life often calls on your arms, chest, and shoulders more than you realize. Whether you're pushing open a heavy door, lifting groceries, or helping yourself out of bed, upper body strength matters. And one of the best exercises to build it? The modified push-up. This move strengthens your chest, shoulders, triceps, and core, all in one motion. And don't worry, there's a version of this exercise for everyone. Let's start with the floor version. Begin by kneeling on a soft surface, like a mat or carpet. Place your hands on the floor, slightly wider than shoulder-width apart. Now walk your hands forward and shift your weight forward, so your body forms a straight line from your head to your knees. Engage your core, tighten your glutes, and lower your chest toward the floor. Stop just before your chest touches the ground. Then push back up in one smooth motion. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you rise. Aim for 2 sets of 10 repetitions. If this feels too difficult, try doing the same motion standing at a wall. Place your hands on the wall, step your feet back a bit, and perform a wall push-up at a slight angle. Want more of a challenge? Try the full version from your toes. Just be sure to keep your body aligned and your core engaged. Self-check. Do you feel weak lifting objects overhead or pushing off the floor? Do you avoid upper body tasks due to shoulder stiffness or arm fatigue? If so, start here. The modified push-up builds the strength you need for real life without overloading your joints. And now that we've strengthened your lower body, core, and upper body, it's time to bring everything together with one simple movement that improves mobility, stability, and total body function. Exercise 5, glute bridge. Our final exercise brings everything together: strength, stability, and real-world function. And it's one I recommend to almost every client over 50. It's called the glute bridge, and it targets your glutes, hips, lower back, and core. These are the muscles that help you get out of bed, stand from a chair, climb stairs, and walk with control. And here's the good news. It's simple, safe, and can be done right on your bed or the floor. Here's how. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the ground, about hip-width apart. Rest your arms at your sides, palms facing down. Now take a deep breath in. As you exhale, gently press your lower back into the floor by engaging your core. Then push through your heels and lift your hips toward the ceiling. Your body should form a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. No need to arch too high. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Hold for a breath. Then slowly lower back down, keeping control. Aim for 2 sets of 10 repetitions. Need something easier? Just focus on squeezing your glutes with your hips barely lifted. Want a challenge? Try lifting one leg at a time while holding the bridge. Now let me share a quick story. One of my clients, Robert, age 68, used this exercise to go from needing help to get out of bed to walking 20 minutes every morning pain-free. The glute bridge was his turning point. Self-check. Do you feel stiffness in your hips or lower back when standing up? Do your legs feel weak when you walk for more than a few minutes? If yes, this is your exercise. When done consistently, glute bridges restore strength, relieve pressure on the spine, and make everyday movement easier. And now that you've completed all 5 movements, let's wrap up with one final message and a small tip that could support your health even further. Final thoughts. So now you've learned 5 simple but powerful exercises, each one chosen to help you move better, feel stronger, and stay active as you age. The squat builds strong, stable legs. The modified crunch strengthens your core, protecting your back and improving posture. The reverse lunge trains your balance, coordination, and lower body control. The modified push-up helps you lift, push, and carry with confidence. And the glute bridge brings it all together, supporting your hips, spine, and real-life movement. These are not just exercises. They're small steps toward greater independence, strength, and vitality, no matter your age. And remember, progress doesn't come from doing everything perfectly. It comes from showing up, moving with intention, and being kind to your body. You're already on the right track. Keep going. Now, if you're also looking to support your energy and strength from the inside, you might want to explore a few 100% natural herbal supplements made especially for men over 50. These formulas are designed to gently support testosterone, prostate health, and overall male vitality, without synthetic ingredients or harsh stimulants. If you're curious, you'll find more details in the video description below. There's absolutely no pressure to buy, just useful information if you're interested. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. Take care of your body, stay consistent, and I'll see you in the next video. You're stronger than you think. Keep moving forward.